So my name's Joseph Apps. I run Jobs Technology Support. I'm the CEO and visionary here. And what we do is we specialize in helping business through managed service providing technologies is establish an IT environment for their business. So that might be through infrastructure, cloud services, managed services, or anything along those lines that help clients focus on their businesses so we can focus on their technology to help take them to the next level. We're located here in Canada, just outside of Toronto in a small city called Burlington, Ontario. We had a very hard time just recreating our processes over and over, making sure that the same experience was getting delivered to a client, making sure onboarding, offboarding was getting delivered properly. So many different licensing issues because being an MSP, you control so many different licenses that I didn't think juggling active licenses or hiring someone to manage licenses would be part of what we do here. So with the incredible tools at TechPulse and just utilizing automation and the items that they have to help MSPs advance, we've really been set to the next level of being able to not have those roles anymore and hire, elevate our team to do things that aren't those mundane tasks of that automation can do or take care of, right? So now we can skill up our team. They can work on higher levels, and instead of looking at the small things like what license we missed, they can look at budget ratios and compare us to other MSPs in the area or those other great things that you want to see to make sure that you are doing the right thing. Unfortunately, we worked with another integrator in the industry, and this is what I would do and I would recommend is always interview integrators and make sure they work with your personality. Unfortunately, we just didn't blend well our personalities, so I interviewed a couple more. I met Chris, and Chris had just so many of the things I needed. I needed a logical person that understood an MSP, that understood systems, that could work with my visionary ideas and make them into a process-based thing, because that's not where I'm good at. I can get the vision to it, but I can't bring it into a process, and that's what I found Chris was very helpful at, is systemizing and processing the setup process that we need that we'd been working on for 8 months prior to him, and he got us launched in 1 month. I remember actually being like, hey, Chris, I don't think we're ready for this date. And he's like, no, you're doing it and you're good to go. And it was the best decision we ever made because I would have kept pushing it and I would have kept pushing and pushing it. So the fact that we had someone that had almost the confidence to believe in us, plus the systemization to get it done was so, so beneficial to us to get this program launched off the ground because it's a daunting task changing PSAs. Like it was literally everything, every way we operated the business, but it's been so much value to us. I would describe my experience as it went very well, right? We've done with a bunch of consultants and everything like that. I would say that the biggest thing that I learned through the history working with any consultant is your business has to be structured in there, right? Like you have to have processes, you have to have all of this. Chris isn't there to redesign or make your whole entire business or be your CEO or anything like that. Like you need to come with the vision and the process and the operations, and then they can help bring that, like TechPulse can help bring that magic to life and really take you to the next level, right? So you need to come in with the thoughts at the very least so that you can get the most value out of that as well. Because in all fairness, we did that at the first time we went through this process with our other implementer, and it didn't work out because we didn't know those things, nor were we guided in that path like Chris guided us in. So it was very lovely. Chris has been great to answering issues and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, too, this is a system that has limitations, right? So all things aren't going to get built, or there might just be things that we haven't seen in Halo yet. So we don't know that they can be built yet. But Chris always has good answers or the way to point to or direct us. Very attentive on the Discord, although I don't want to sell him out on there. So he spends more time in it because I think he needs to give himself a break at some points in time. The amount of time I see him replying and talking in there and stuff like that. I'm like, man, his family must get in trouble over there quite a bit, that's for sure, because I know I would. To me, we really enjoy BillingBot. That's been very helpful for how we bill. That's been very great. We don't have the needs for a big platform like Radiant or anything like that on how we bill, so the BillingBot was perfect for us in handling our orders and stuff like that. Now, ones we are very excited for, and maybe you have to edit this out or not, I don't know how public they are, but QA-Bot seems to be a very, very cool one that we're looking at, and our service team is very eager to get their hands on that. And then OrderBot too. We've had nothing but troubles with ordering. I think that's the same for a lot of MSPs. So those are two very big value add technologies. We're looking for TechPulse to put them out. Like where I've seen them running, I can just only imagine the time we're going to save. So some stuff we use currently and some stuff we're excited for and bringing down the pipeline. And why I like to highlight that is TechPulse is always evolving. They're not just sitting there waiting for one or two things to happen, you know what I mean, and getting comfortable with BillingBot or this one program. They're seeing the needs of MSPs through physical work that they're they're doing all the time with them and innovating these solutions for them, and then not being stuck with Kaseya as well, which is a super big bonus. So all the amazing, great stuff that comes with that. So it's nice to see a company that cares and is really filling in a very unique niche of almost like a mid third-party Halo integration software, but has so much end results for the end users in administration, automation, and just improving overall client experience. It's nothing worse not knowing where your new laptop is. We all know that, right? So it's such a great thing to have. Yeah, we've had a great experience with TechPulse's customer service and communication. It's very nice because a lot of it's automated. We just go on, book in a booking link, and rock and roll through there, right? So that's been very easy, and it's been very easy to get a hold of them, especially in like these times where I see you're in your new TechPulse office right there, right? So opening all these amazing things and rocking through, they've still been able to communicate with us, get us through, and help us in places we need to be. So working with TechPulse and transferring our day-to-day has been absolutely huge, from service desk management, so getting the proper appointments, way less cancellations of appointments, appointments actually being booked properly on time, technicians getting to sites, the proper notifications there. It's just been an absolute game changer, all the way to our accounting systems actually being linked, being able to use a bunch of different kind of integrations with Halo, like Benji Pays, QuickBooks, and all this kind of great stuff that Chris has helped us with, really to connect our systems and start saving time and automation. So it's really improved our team's workflows, tons and tons. If I was to give it a metric of an hour, I would say we're saving over 200 to 300 hours a month just through
Wow.
administration and just general tasks like that that have now been automated, from following up on invoicing to payment links to taking payments over the phone to replying to tickets to getting them triaged and scheduled in to having a booking link that goes out now to having the auto replies and the acknowledgement to so many other things like PO and sales ordering to linking in our quoting system to making sure that everything's just in a one-spot shop so we can see all the customers' information, account information in one system. It's been an absolutely incredible experience to really elevate our staff so that they can focus on delivering world-class service and support and not looking for a million different things and a million different platforms like we have to do as an MSP. I would certainly recommend TechPulse to other businesses, especially anybody that's in the technical field and looking to integrate with Halo PSA, or looking at futuristic options in their billing, in their ordering, or in their quality assurance purposes and training systems that they're able to do. What I highlight as the key strengths of TechPulse is definitely their attention to detail, their planning of the process of rolling out implementation, and their care to the community. So always getting engaged, always providing that value to the community where they're getting other implementers on the call, other programs, or different ways to work with Halo to show us what's going on and how we can be the best versions of ourselves inside of the system.